Alright, welcome to episode 5 of Breaking Bread. The subject is going to be toxicity, but before we start, just make sure the coronavirus is going around and shit is getting crazy, so make sure you take every precaution, every procedure possible to make sure you and your family are safe because we don't want no more people getting infected. We definitely want no people dying, so please stay safe out there. Alright? Germ free is the way to be. Alright. I know it's the PSA. Alright, so basically, toxicity, like I said, whether if it's a toxic relationship, a toxic friendship, a toxic family member, it could be anything. So, I guess maybe we can start with B-Rad.
Okay, just toxicity in general. I guess we can start with the common theme has been relationships.
A lot of people looking already. You think it's waiting for me to do this shit. But go ahead, talk about that.
I guess we can start with relationships. Like, let's define toxic. Let's start with that. Like,
the definition.
Toxic is toxic, bro.
Right.
You can't define it.
I mean,
it actually has a definition.
Right. Go get a dictionary and we'll define it right now.
I got a dictionary on my phone.
Word, give me like 2 seconds, I'm gonna find it.
you should give it like definition.
Word, definition.
Well, now, all jokes aside though, toxic is toxic.
I know what he means. Like everyone can have their own definition of toxic.
That's what I'm saying. So let's explain your toxic.
Basically, this is like the basis of the podcast. Like everybody can speak on their own personal definition of toxic, perspective, exactly. So, you know what I'm saying?
There's 5 different definitions, by the way.
Alright, so
hashtag thesaurus. Hashtag Julian right here behind me. You know what I mean?
The info.
He said the info. But to me, it's like, okay, so I'm going to speak on toxic relationships. To me, I feel like in a relationship, people get a lot of warning signs about a certain person that they're dealing with, and they ignore it, and it turns into toxicity to the point where it starts fucking up, what you're doing and what you're trying to be about because you're just so focused on that person. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, when you ignore the signs, that shit turns into love. And when you actually love somebody, it's like they can completely do whatever they want to do to you before you're actually like, hold on, what the fuck is, conscious. You understand what I'm saying?
So you lose friendships because of toxic relationships.
Yeah.
Because you don't hang out with them because she can tell you like,
don't hang out with that.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Just because my boys do something don't mean I'm gonna do it.
Oh, let me turn it volume up. I can still talk though.
Don't put me in the same category as other people when I'm different. You messing with it?
Nah, it's fine.
But I think toxicity comes from like selfishness, because especially if there's somebody who is like, you know what, alright, I got this person, I'm gonna have my cake and eat it too, let's say for example. So I'm gonna sit here and like bring them through the wire, even though I really don't.
It just popped in my head just now. Everybody go around in a circle and talk about a toxic situation that happened in your life. Boom. This way everybody can get involved. See, the big head is thinking.
How about a situation where we were toxic?
Like, anything.
Yeah.
I think there's been times I can say for myself, or times.
Shout out to the DJ in the background, DJ Chris. Playing that Pop Smoke. You know what I mean? R.I.P. Pop Smoke, baby. You know you from Brooklyn, so I feel it the most. But yeah.
I think I can just speak on vaguely times where that exact situation I was talking about. How, I may not really even probably want to be with the person, but I'm dragging it on just because I'm comfortable. But they're sitting there suffering.
So why were you?
I don't know.
Like for personal gain or?
It was selfishness.
For personal gain. So you just being a dirtbag.
I wasn't a dirtbag. In that situation, I was probably
dirtbag. At least you keep it real.
Yeah. Hey,
everybody's in the dirtbag.
You feel me?
He was a skunk.
All right. So on you, girl.
Skip me for a minute.
Why? You got. Okay, you want to think about it real quick?
Yeah, I want to think about it real quick.
So on you, girl.
Toxic. Somebody been toxic with you? You been toxic?
I don't know, it was a while back ago. It's kind of like, can't really describe it because I don't really give a shit anymore. But I don't know. Pass the torch.
This is a real sensitive subject, so nobody's talking. So. You want to speak on it? She don't want to be in the camera, she said. So. You want to talk about toxic?
Yeah, toxic?
Yeah.
Something that happened to me or something.
Anything, whatever you want to talk about.
Nah, more like, I could say I was like toxic nigga. But like, in the beginning, like, I was young. I did stupid shit. I didn't care like if I was in a relationship and shit. Like, I didn't give a fuck. I used to show up, everything on.
Yeah.
It wasn't right. I'm just a bitch though.
Yeah, you ready.
What?
You breathing hard like, when is it my turn? Ray Beasy. You want to speak on something? The camera see you. No. He said no. Jojo.
Hey, toxic. Okay. I would say one example of being toxic is not following what you want to do, but actually accepting of someone else's plans, realizing that it's not really what you want to do. Even lifestyles, like some people, I feel like it's a lot of lust and disconnections, you know, with toxicness. That's about it for now.
So you, baby.
She smells good, by the way. I'm just saying.
Yo, you stupid. She smells good.
I don't know. I feel like toxicity goes both ways. Like if you're condoning someone being toxic and you're just letting it be, that's you also
You like being
putting
sick.
out toxicness.
You reap what you sow.
I like that. I like that.
Try and prosper.
Patricia.
At least for me, the most clear example is being toxic, like with myself.
Yeah, I like that.
More than it's
I like
in a
that.
relationship.
Oh, she just snap.
I've been to poetry
Right.
Well, I mean, basically, like, with me, it's like, I had. Yeah, she.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, shit, she did.
Oh, I'm sorry, we finished?
Oh, whatever.
You sure? You can finish if you want.
Elaborate.
Facts.
Yeah,
What you said, I felt that.
Words, I felt that.
Talk your shit.
I mean, but it can go like in so many different ways, like from what you eat, like if you take care of yourself, like
Oh, okay, I get you. So
like
you're breaking it
physically,
down.
mentally, like it's really broad. So
Okay.
Yeah, because there's a relationship with yourself.
Yeah.
So you can't be toxic with yourself.
Yeah.
Like I personally feel like I'm a toxic individual just because like I see red flags and I ignore them just because like I want to like that person. I want to think that they're a good person, but like I'll just let it rock, and that's toxic on my part.
Yeah.
I have a question. Wait, is like being ignorant toxic too?
Yes.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie. If I see somebody fighting, I'm gonna see that shit. I'm just saying.
It's a phone like this, like what?
If it's a guy trying to stop you, like, yo, bro, what are you doing? Just let him shake, you know? It's like, you
But
toxic.
me,
Toxic is not good.
like, I've been toxic, you know, to a lot of women in my life. You know what I'm saying? Trying to
Bad
get.
influence? No.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess you could say that. But like, in my defense, because it's like I know certain people looking at this right now is like ready to chew me a new asshole, no homo. But pause, like big pause. But in my defense, it's like what really turned me into a toxic person was a situation when I was with this girl in high school, and it's like I really was like in love with this girl. I was 15 at the time. You know what I'm saying? And I really like wanted to be with her. It's like, you know, I would like I fucking even bought her a ring at 15 years old, you know, doing things I wasn't supposed to be doing to get the money, but we ain't speaking on that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, in the end, she ended up fucking my best friend. You know? And like, the way I found out was like completely like crazy, like, cause people were telling me through the grapevine, but then when I verified for myself, she said to me, I'm gonna break up with him, blah, blah, blah. So then, when we ended up getting back together, I came to her house and he came over and he just was like, yo, did she tell you that me and her decided to be together and she's gonna dub you? And like, that right there crushed you. So at that point in my life, I said, I'm going to make every woman in my life pay because of what I went through. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, now that I'm older, I see all the damage that I caused to all the different women that I've messed with. So I just want to apologize to all the women that I did wrong, to everybody I did wrong. But I was young, I was hurt, and I didn't know how to
Well,
express it without hurting people. So that's my toxic situation. Yeah,
It's definitely a growing process.
Yeah.
Respect that.
But come on, blue dress, you gotta talk,
alright,
baby.
so I've had a similar situation, but it was with a female that I was talking to. And
Hold up, whoa.
No. There's somebody behind me said, I don't know who it was. I was like, that's what made me laugh.
No, I just seen coffee.
But yeah, it was with a female, and we dated for like almost like 7 or 8 months. And then from the beginning, like people were telling me like, oh, she was messing around with her best friend, whatever. And then throughout the relationship, me and her best friend got really cool, like really close or whatever. And then one day we were like on the phone talking, and then she just goes and tells me, she's like, I fucked my best friend. And I was like, nah, you playing, like, it's a joke, you fucking me. Like, I'm literally texting her like, where the fuck the camera's at? Like, you're not being for real.
That's fucked up.
She was like, no, like, you can call her and ask her. So I texted the girl, and she was like, yeah, I'm so sorry. Like, we actually did sleep together, like, multiple occasions. And like, that shit crushed me. That was my first girlfriend, my first relationship. Like, first everything, first time having sex, everything, like, yeah, and she did me dirty.
So that shit can scar you for life, son. Damn.
But I feel like I can't even say the word, toxicity.
I had to practice that shit too, baby. Don't worry about it.
Toxicity, whatever the fuck the word is. I feel like it grows or stems from when you have underlying issues that you haven't
Thank
or damage. Yeah, like you're damaged.
Damage,
when you're like covering up your problems or issues and not actually dealing with it, it just manifests and then it gets bigger and it gets worse. And
so for that example, like, have you ever been in that situation where you damaged your hurt and you started fucking with somebody and you like hid your feelings?
Yeah, like after that relationship, I was really just like on some whole shit. Like, I was just like,
you doing what you had to do,
doing what I had to do, or I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna get what I can get and then move on. Yeah, like fuck it, yeah.
I guarantee you, niggas gonna be like, yo, what's that girl name in blue dress?
Nah, I'm good.
I'm good.
No. Who you trying?
Like, cut.
I mean, yeah, like, comes from trauma, insecurities, all type of shit, baggage. You got
baggage, yeah, because a lot of people, like, have a lot of mental baggage and like they bring it with them into relationships. You feel what I'm saying? And like it has to come to a point in your mind where you're just like, you know what? I can't be bringing what happened into the past into the future. And people don't really grasp the concept of that until it's being done to them. And then that's when they're like, oh shit, this is what I was doing? And the only reason why I'm saying this is because it's like I said, I was doing it to people and it got done to me. And I was just like, damn, this is Bible. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is what I was doing, so it was like, completely crazy to me. Breezy! You good?
My son did the Birdman real quick.
Yeah, right?
We about to get this next.
Hey, you want to say something to the camera real quick, man?
The fact that it's moving so slowly, like.
You see, it's crazy, right? But okay, so the next one we're gonna talk about is toxic friends.
Yo, Breezy, you got a toxic situation, man?
You want to talk about?
No.
No. Well, I'm gonna start with that because I had a very toxic friend, and like this guy I knew since I was like maybe 4 years old, and it's like, he would always get me into certain situations. I'd have been in jail for him and out of jail numerous times, that no snitching code, and like one day I brought it to his attention and he stopped fucking with me. And like that made me say to myself, you know what? It was a reason why I went through what I went through, because it's like the minute I brought it to his attention, he stopped fucking with me. So he knew I was catching on to what he was trying to do to me and fuck my shit up. So he stopped fucking with me. So shout out to that toxic friend. You know who you are. You're probably watching this. So middle fingers. And thank you, because if it wasn't for you leaving me now, I'd probably have been in jail for your bitch ass. They don't got the beep.
I thought he wasn't gonna do all that.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry.
Guess we was
It
listening.
just it slipped a little bit. It slipped a little bit. It slipped just a little bit.
TV14.
You know what
Sorry.
it was? You know what it was? He triggered you.
Yo.
So, you know what I'm saying? But that's my toxic friendship. Does anybody else have a toxic friendship they'd like to speak on?
Yeah.
Because you got to remember, this is awareness for the people that are watching this that are not aware of how toxic shit can get. You know what I'm saying? So you got to let it be known so they can sit there and think you can possibly help them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, first and foremost, if you're like trying to get out of a toxic situation, I feel like you have to start with yourself first. Analyze who you are, be strong with who you are, be confident in the person that you are, and know that you don't have to deal with certain stuff or put up with certain stuff. And you know right from wrong, like we're all grown. Like if you see something or if something's not right, if your intuition is telling you like, nah, this not it, like cut it. Like
Go with your gut.
yeah, go with your gut and cut it. Like it's not that hard. Period.
Have you ever had a toxic friend or friendship?
Yeah, I still do. Cause
Damn.
like it's still do, bro. Cause like it sucks. Cause alright, I want to say it was like 2016. Are we still talking? But
Right.
yeah, at first we started talking, and then like it kind of got a little intimate, where we saw like how jealousy because she was from Albany, and I'm all the way
Okay, I
from
was
the
just
city.
going to ask you. I hope it's a girl. I ain't trying to pull
No,
it.
you know.
I just want to ask. That's what I asked. Because I'm like,
It is 2020.
no, we do. That's what I asked. I'm nosy like that sometimes. I'm sorry.
No, so she was like the whole jealousy type shit, and we decided to just keep it as friends. And then one day she like hit me up, told me she met a guy, and I was like, obviously there was feelings there, but like I wasn't gonna be on some petty shit like yo fuck that man, like no, I was happy for her. And
Yo,
she was
I don't mean to cut you off, man. He told me about this. Yo, you missed out on a good dude right here, man. Like real talk. You missed out on a real good dude right here, but you can finish what you were saying, man.
And she was just like, we were just talking like, if we were to get into a serious
You security
relationship,
if you start fighting.
would we still be best
You
friends?
Steve Wilkos, nigga. You gonna come
So
out here?
that shit's been like a whole 2-hour conversation. And then, I hit her up one day because she was going on a trip with him and she didn't text me. So I was like, all right, that's weird. So, because usually, we were texting right there, like, back to back. And then, apparently, like, her man fucking hit me up saying, like, yo, leave her alone, stop doing this, that. I was like, bro, I'm not a big fan of phone thugs, so I sent him to Addy, like,
pull up.
Like,
Pull up, nigga.
I sent him to Addy, and I was like, whatever. So she hit me up like a year later, and we were just talking again, and she was like, oh, he's home. And I was like, all right.
After that, you just
You know,
like,
dude.
fuck it,
Yeah.
But like, because it's another situation. So if you was happy for her, even though the nigga text you, why you like responding to that?
Because like, there's no way, like, all right, so. That's actually a good one.
He
That's
grabbed
a
you,
good
like,
question. No, you're right.
Between you and her,
But, like,
between you and her. If he texts you,
it's not,
he's worried, and she's probably like in denial.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, I was in the city. I'm not gonna travel like fucking miles just to get some pussy. Like, there's no fucking way. Like, there's no reason for him to be texting me or some
But
shit.
then again, it's not all about the pussy, bro. Then again, it's not all about the pussy. It's about the. You want the woman's attention, bro.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. You gotta remember at a certain time.
About that time, he was on his own type of time.
You just said it. It wasn't about the pussy. You probably just wanted the attention, bro. Like, it's not all about it.
Well, I don't know. I'm not driving for some attention.
Yo.
Exactly. I'm not trying to make this something on the spot right now. It's just that was a comment I just needed to. That's pretty.
Bro, like, obviously, if you jogging, shit's gonna happen.
Nah, but about the whole toxic shit, it was just like she only hits me up when she like needs my advice. Like, why are you gonna take my advice if you're just gonna shit on
Snip,
me?
snap, chip, chat, nigga.
So yeah, that's why
it.
I straight up like blocked her and shit. I was like, there's no way,
man.
you know.
My black game's strong, man. But at the end of the day, man, like I said, you said on a good dude. So FUCKYOU. I didn't say it, so they can't bleep me.
Right.
So I said Judy's ready. Toxic friendship.
Toxic friendship. All right. I'm gonna get more into that, but I had this picture. It said, "If you don't heal what hurt you, you'll bleed on people who didn't cut you." So I just wanted to share that.
We gotta. Can you some snaps for that?
It comes this on
you know
that.
What I'm saying? Some snaps for that, right?
It's definitely true when that comes into play when you're trying to like focus on yourself, like self-love.
Damn, yo, you hit the spot right there, man. Give me another one, man. You hit the speezy for sheezy.
Yeah.
Damn, sir. You hit it right there, boy. Damn. You got me sitting here pondering right now, man.
Nah, it's a big factor in everybody's life. Like as you grow, you're more lost and you're trying to find like who you are, and you basically try to find it in other people sometimes. So it's difficult when you realize like you're living for somebody else when you're trying to like learn how to live for yourself, you know, and love yourself. So that's a big factor in toxic.
Yo, man. Word, man. I love you, man.
Love you too.
For real, like that's some like.
And the only reason I say that is because I've been.
I gotta practice
Toxicity. Yeah, it's hard. I had to practice 5 times before I actually really put it.
You just live and learn, you know. You just live and learn about experiences. You realize where your standards are, how much you love yourself more than the next person because.
That's true.
Your turn.
Your turn. So you never had a toxic friendship? Everybody had one. You know what I'm saying? Speak on it, baby. It's called breaking bread. Let's break bread. You know what I'm saying?
I know like, not friendships that I care about. What?
Breaking bread, you know.
Oh.
You said breaking bread, you know. So do you have an example of a toxic relation or friendship, I should say, rather?
A toxic friendship? No, but I guess we go family.
I was just about shit, you don't want to go there. You don't want to talk about family, man. I'm having a lot of niggas fucking inboxing me like, that's how you really feel? Where you at right now?
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Why do you put trackers on your kids? Like,
what?
Wait.
Why is it toxic?
Tracking their phone like
that's a personal thing.
Your
mom did that.
Where is this coming from?
Oh, okay, when they're 18, why you still doing it at 18? That's the
thing, yeah.
That was mad random.
That was random as shit.
When you
Trackers on your kid's phone.
My fault, man. I'm being on his own.
No, you said kids, like, I think you're talking about little kids. Like, you gotta do little kids, but 18-year-olds, you can do what the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what I'm saying.
Why do they do it?
The topic is like toxic friendship.
Yeah, that's what we're on right now.
No, we're on toxic family.
Friendship. But she said she doesn't have an example of friendship, but she has one of family.
So
I thought we switched over. See, now I know I got confused.
Yeah.
I thought we switched over.
I'm dead.
I'm playing.
No, because like when it comes to like your parents, like mom or dad, like it's not like you can just cut them off. Because
what? Yes, you can.
No,
no, you can't, bro.
Yeah.
You can't cut off
It's
mom
really
and
not
dad.
that easy.
What?
Yo,
Black parents, you can't try that shit. No,
bro.
black
It's
household.
different from having a friend where you ain't cutting off your mother or cutting off your phone.
So they're human just like you. If they're hurt, if they're toxic.
What if they're bringing you down?
Yes,
Because you're
toxic.
trying so
Like
hard
you're so
to help
toxic.
them
Your
bring them
mom's
up.
toxic.
They should just bring you
She
down.
needs to focus on. Like, nah.
Okay, all right. So say you
I love my mom,
you
but-
did use the scissors and you cut them off. And then a week later you get a message saying that your mother or father passed away. How would you feel?
You have to come to an understanding if you're gonna make that decision that there's consequences. To
Okay,
that.
well, my whole
Not even
thing actually
consequences,
is
it's understanding that.
I just don't think it's the same.
Like,
It's not the same.
I can give you an example on my own personal life.
Yeah.
See, like for a long time, I really hated my father. For a very long time, I like he could die and I didn't care. But then I realized like him being like that made me the person who I am. So at the end of the day, I respected it. But like I don't have a relationship with him. Like it's past that. So I cut it. I've been cut it off, but it's not like maybe like the way you're using for cutting off. Like I cut people off, but I also don't like bash their name. I don't put no negative energy on their name. Like I just let them be. You know, it's out of your hands in a sense. So I don't know. That's my personal thing on it. So yeah.
Okay.
You just live it.
Yeah. Let's take the toxic to like toxic with yourself. Like how are we toxic with ourselves?
Shit. Oh, I'm sorry. But yo, I thought I hit you. That's the one. But yo, you man, shit. Who want to start that shit? Cause we could be here for about 45 minutes to an hour talking about me.
Cause I could be chill one moment, but like in an instant, I could just get pissed the fuck off.
You said that's bipolar.
That's different.
Hashtag bipolar. Hashtag he needs meds. He said, I got him. Shit, who wanna start that?
I'll start.
There you go.
So some of my toxic traits, I'll probably say like, my anger. Number one, my anger, and
Yeah. You look like you're angry. I can tell. Like you fucking right now.
Well, that
she about to look at me like, nigga, when this camera go off, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Bro, if you would stare at her when you said that, she would have stared at your soul, guaranteed.
Word. Look, she like what she said. She was like, snap, nigga. You hit it.
My anger, also, not listening. Like whenever someone's telling me something, being stubborn. Yes, very stubborn.
You look stubborn.
But you wasn't being stubborn right there. You
look very stubborn.
That's not the word.
True, but I mean,
but then again, she could
certain
you
aspects.
know what? It's not being stubborn. It's I don't like to be wrong. So whenever I'm being told wrong,
you one of those.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, you're bugging. I'm not wrong.
I love proving facts. 1, 2, 3,
All right, well, you gonna take it over, Brian, or you want me to take it over my thing?
Where he picked the subject.
All right, so
how are you toxic?
You've been very fucking quiet, man.
I was about to say that. She quiet.
Yeah, we'll circle around on next. But I don't know, just a lack of like even the whole self-love thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So you don't love yourself?
I didn't say that. I was
No, you're getting juicy because I'm about to get the real personal on my shit too. So I'm getting real personal on mine. You ain't gonna like what I gotta say.
It's like I overall feel like I'm an extremely confident person. But there's certain shit that you still like second guess sometimes. You know, that's just a human trait. You know what I'm saying?
Example.
So, shit.
What I said? Juju said that? Yeah. Example, please.
Shit. Even like, I don't know. My confidence side is not coming up with an answer right now, but I don't know. Just even an aspect of like, shit. I don't know. I'm tired. So shit. Like I saw myself real quick.
So you want to speak on it?
About self-love?
Basically, we're talking about like toxic stuff within yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, within ourselves.
Yeah.
Damn. Hold that thought.
You know you got it.
Gather your thoughts.
We're gonna go a little like this and go like that.
Toxicity.
Within yourself.
Yeah. So, at least for me, sometimes I let some other people influence me. And sometimes it's because I don't respect myself enough. So I think that can actually be really toxic. Like, for example, since you skipped my turn to speak about toxic friends, I want to share the story.
Shots fired.
Okay, so when I was in high school, I used to have this friend who I thought that he was my best friend. But in the end, I let his belief, and I was naive, I was like 15 maybe, and I let him influence me then I realized that I was having an eating disorder, and I almost ended up in the hospital.
Wow.
So yeah, it can get like really bad. But I grew up, and I'm gonna have.
Yeah, do the snaps. Me too. I ain't gonna front. That's that security, Chris Breezy. I was on the camera earlier. Shout out to Chris Breezy.
Let me do it peacefully though.
I ain't gonna hold you, son. Alright, we'll get back to you. With me, my type. What? What you said? You ready? Don't lie. Nah, but like with me, my main thing that it probably not toxic to other people. To me, on a personal aspect, it is my emotions. Like y'all probably will never know, but.
I'm sorry, he stared at me.
What you laughing at me?
No. You were staring crazy.
Yo, fuck you, man. I mean, sorry. FUCKYOU.
We're gonna play that part out.
Nah, but anyway, like I am a very, very, very emotional person. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I love everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's like I have no malice or no hate towards anybody that's around me, and like I feel in a certain aspect that could be my downfall because people take advantage of that. Then when the good guy turns to the Chucky doll, they fucking want to run for the hills.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Snaps, gangster snaps. All right, there you go. And my other toxic trait, I would say, would be my anger, because it's like I suppress it so much, but if you push me to that point,
it all comes out.
It all comes out.
I seen this nigga knock a nigga out in the bar. Yo, that shit was
Why
crazy.
you
First of all, in self-defense, the man was being ignorant and being racist. So
okay,
he can knock the nigga out. Yeah, don't.
Right.
Allegedly.
Nah, but that's my main two things I can say is my emotions and my anger. Like those are the things that really consume me, and like I'm struggling as myself as a person right now to try to control them, because like I said, I love everybody. Like it can be a complete stranger. Like for example, I was driving, I was out in town, and a homeless guy came to the car, and I reached over and gave him $20. Don't even know this dude from a hole in the wall, but just to see him going through that, he could have been faking just to get money and fucking run up the block to a mansion. You understand what I'm saying? But it's just who I am as a person. And like that will never change, but it's just the people that I allowed in my circle was the ones that turned that emotion into anger, because it's like they challenged in on it and took advantage of it. So my toxic traits, my emotions, and my anger.
Alright, I'm ready now.
Yeah.
Alright, my toxic trait is that
Anybody want to chip anybody?
I don't trust anyone.
What?
Yo, bleep that shit out.
I almost forgot about that shit.
Word, like, nigga, coronavirus. You got the coronavirus.
Nah, chill, bro. All this coronavirus is really crazy. Like, bro, people really losing their jobs, bro. It's really fake, bro.
Temporarily.
Bro, I don't have to go outside.
It's really, it could be, no, then I'm not gonna change something.
Okay.
Yeah. Another time.
Hold on, baby. Hold on, people.
Another time. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's gonna be a nice one, okay?
Okay. I don't trust people. Only because I have daddy issues.
Shit, I don't. Well, I don't got daddy. Sorry.
So
This
you're
your time.
toxic because just because you have daddy issues, you can't trust a guy, so you'll probably
Not
come down.
guys.
People.
People in general. Like
Okay.
I feel like everyone has an ulterior motive.
Okay.
It's true though, but that's what I feel like. I agree. I feel like I agree with you, and there's a certain level of you have to be in like that, because people live their life with an alternative motive all the time. So yeah, there are people like that, but all people, no. You know, you just gotta put. I like putting people. I like putting people into tests and just figuring out what type of person they are. You know, in certain situations where that explains that.
But that ties into ulterior motives, because they can put on a whole persona as to the person that they want you to think they are, and then you won't find out who they really are until they do you wrong.
Nah, you just keep testing. Yeah. That's the thing.
What if they
keep
never
putting
prove
them
you
through
wrong?
tests. Yeah.
Then that's more where it ties into it being my toxic trait, because I'm never giving them that chance to make
Prove or
to
Do you
prove
think
that
you can
they're
ever trust someone? Do you
Yeah.
trust yourself?
It's possible.
Do you trust Tara?
I do.
Yeah,
I trust
Exactly.
her.
So you do trust him, man. You trust your
Who's
sister.
your boss?
No, my best friend.
Oh, I was gonna say you trust your boss. What you like?
That was my first best friend.
Yeah, I trust Tara. Like you trust your boss.
So you got to come back.
Word.
2 weeks.
This was a good ass moment. I was like very like emotional. She calling people best friends. That's lovely.
That's my best friend. That's my best friend.
She right here.
Who is that?
Can you stand up, please?
What you got to say
Stand
to
up.
toxicity? What you got to say to toxicity?
That's cool. She's cool too, though.
But Breezy, can you come here 1 second, please? Just come here 1 second.
You're not about to pull me on camera for bullshit.
I want you to talk about. I want to tell you what I want to talk about. A toxic situation that you've been through. That's not bullshit. That's real.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm gonna leave that to y'all if you guys speak about it.
So you don't want to speak on it?
Nah, I'm good.
All right. Tristan, the mob leave over there?
He's like, you can take me out the hood, but you can't take the hood out of me.
All right, so I feel like, we did kind of good, on this podcast, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to thank all of y'all. I mean, before I wrap it up,
Any comments? Wait, check to see if there's any comments before you wrap it up, bro.
Oh no, I gotta check through my phone because it don't come with a screen.
Right.
So that's why I'm gonna tag all y'all in there, and then whoever y'all want to answer to, y'all answer to. But any last?
Just don't try to not to be as toxic.
Don't be toxic like other people being toxic.
Yeah, grow. Try to live for the better of yourself and others. That's it.
Every day you
Also,
also,
easier said than done.
Also, stop family generation stuff, stuff that's going on in your household that
Like
you
bad
see.
tendencies.
Yeah, that's not
system,
right. Stop it. When you begin your family, end a lot of stuff.
I
Start fresh, start new. Teach your kids.
He's not famous. He's no longer Puerto Rican.
And yeah.
Sorry.
Well, basically, the purpose of this podcast, of course, was to have fun and laugh, but also, to spread awareness about toxic shit, man. Because a lot of people are not aware of how toxic yourself can be, a friend, a family member, a loved one, and it's like you just gotta put your antennas up and just be aware of that shit. Don't ignore the signs.
Stay woke.
Exactly, stay woke. So,
I'm woke as fuck.
So, this has been episode 5 of Breaking Bread.
Oh,
Yeah.
Catch me on the next episode, episode 6.
So, like I said, I love all of y'all. Thank y'all for being there. Be safe. Take all precautions to avoid the coronavirus. Like I always say, spread love, not hate. Chase our dreams. And also, I want to say, Mommy, I got a cup this time. Okay? Not a red cup. Chase our dreams all day.
I'm customizing masks.
Customizing math, man.
I need that for tomorrow. Does that work?
Look at that. All right, so we still having our party.